Hi, my name is Brenda Stewart, and I'm a licensed mental health counselor. Most importantly, I also have personal experience with chronic inflammatory response syndrome, and I want you to know that you can overcome. Grief is an individual journey. We don't all grieve the same, we don't all express it the same. Grief can be trapped in the body, grief can come through tears, grief can come through avoidance, right? Different people grieve differently. One way is not right and one way is not wrong. The key is to allow yourself to move through the process, to visit the feelings, be honest, look at the reality, name the losses, allow yourself to feel, and then, and is a key word there, and then we want to say, okay, what now? What's one step I can do today to help in the healing process? If we don't, and we get stuck in the naming and emotions of the grief and loss, we can lead to despair, discouragement, hopelessness, defeat, right? And then we get stuck there, and that's not a good place to be. So there's this balance of not avoiding the grief and loss, but not letting it overtake you and sink you either. I like to say we visit it, but we don't set up camp there. And so, if you are experiencing grief and loss today, know that a natural part of the process is to almost if you have two columns or two circles here. And one is the events, the mindsets, the grief oriented activities. The other is day to day or normal. I use that in quotes because I don't really know what normal is other than a setting on a dryer, but the day to day life activities of, okay, I have to have this appointment or go to work or make this call or take care of the kids, do laundry, all of those things. And we ebb and flow between the two. We kind of come into one and then come out into the other. And then we go back and then we come back. And there's this fluid motion. Sometimes we're in one longer than the other, but it's a typical response to move through both. You might have found yourself after a doctor's appointment where you got some tough news or just discouraging news that you're not as far along in the healing process as you would like to be, feeling sad, feeling discouraged, feeling like, oh, all I want to do is lay down and take a nap and escape everything. And then later that day, you might be laughing hard at a funny YouTube video, right? That's an example of those two columns that you're ebbing and flowing in between. So today, I encourage you, what's one way that you can acknowledge your grief and loss? And then what's one thing you can do to continue forward in life now with the reality that's around you?